Hey y'all, this is Misty here, and I got my lard out of the freezer last night where we killed this last hog here, and I'm going to render it down. Now, I'm not really set up to do this at home. I never have done it at home like this, but I know that you need to stir it constantly or it'll stick to the bottom. And also, when they usually do it at the big hog killings, hog butchering, whatever, they have a fire underneath it, so it's burning hot, fast. And they have big wooden ladles, and they stir. You need to constantly stir it. I don't know how well this is going to turn out because I'm not going to cook it as hot as they usually do, but we're going to render it down. I had to get it out of my freezer and see how it turns out, and I just thought I'll show y'all.
Alrighty, my game plan kind of changed with my lard today. Just doing well. It's pretty late here. It's about, let's see, the headlamp, right? 8:30 at night. And it was cooking so hard and it was wanting to stick. And I was reading my Carla Emery's Encyclopedia of Country Living. See, when they're doing it at the hog butchering, they're doing so much and doing it so fast and such big things. They do it at hot fire and you got to stir constantly. But she said the way they always did it was she put it in her oven and cooked it on low heat all night long and let it come out. Or if you have a wood stove, you put it on the back burner and just let it render out slow all night in even heat. And when you get it mostly all melted out, then I turn it up on high and see what it does. It's the first time I've ever done it by myself, but got some nice looking lard in there. Alright, just kind of let you know where I'm at. I'll finish this video when it gets done.
Alright, I have my lard here finishing it up, and what I done was I scooped all the big pieces out of this pot into this pot. And with doing it in the house, it's slow doing it unless you want to stand over the hot stove and get the house really, really hot. The way I'm doing it, I probably won't get no cracklings on it, and I plan on giving this little batch to the dog anyway. This is from the pig we killed back in July. July. And I just put the lard in the freezer because I didn't have time to do it. Had a busy week, so I just did it the slow way because I needed the freezer room. I need to get my lard out of here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this over here to the table, and I'm going to put it in the jar and show you how I'm going to store it. I've moved my hot boiling grease over here, and I've got my jar good, hot, and sterilized. I'm keeping them hot over here. And I am going to just dip this out of here and strain it through this. This is just a piece of material that I got off a skirt that I got down at the mission. And I just thought it would be good straining material. And this is how the ladies in the creek can their lard. When they get it cooked up, they'll heat it back up, they'll strain it, they'll put the hot boiling lard in their jars, fill it up, and when I got a big batch, I'd probably strain it through here. This is what I had it to do. Then I thought differently here and reheated it, dirtied up another pot and all that. So I thought I'd try it this way and try not to dirty up another pot. You want to get as much in there so there's as little air as possible. Let's see here what I got. And mind you, this is the first time I've done this by myself without having it done. Alright, as much as can go in that jar. Okay, and I got my wet rag. I'm going to see how this turns out. So far I've never lost any lard, and I usually keep it in a 5-gallon bucket, okay? I'm going to go like this, ring real good. Hot seals, hot jar, hot lard, rolling. Tighten this down just as tight as I can get it. It's very greasy, so it's good tight. I'm going to let it seal, and it will seal that way. And that's just basically the process of rendering lard the slow way without getting cracklings and canning your lard. And I will do all my jars that way. And if the cracklings turn out right, I'll show you in the picture. But otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this, and hope you have a good day, and God bless.